Good evening, everybody. This is Ornkal. I'm doing a Let's Play of the third Ratchet and Clank game. Unfortunately, you're looking at the select your mode screen right now because it doesn't let you go back to the big title screen, but yeah.
And I'm Edge with a J.
Jago over here.
Shut up.
And our guest is Lily.
There we go.
Classy individual as always.
I'm doing this as my Let's Play because...
Oh, we should probably tell them what we're doing.
Yeah,
That's what he's doing.
Oh.
we're gonna pick... Well, I picked a game that's meant a lot to me. I pretty much grew up on the Ratchet and Clank series, so they're all really important to me as far as what I like for games goes, but this one's got to be the most important because while I did play the hell out of the first one and really enjoyed the whole series, this one had the most stuff I enjoyed out of it, and I think I actually played this one more than the rest of them. So yeah, this is my playthrough of one of the games that means the most to me. One of the games that I've built most of my like of games off of.
We were having a discussion not long ago about our favorite games, and while we love the games that we played so far on Guest Tag, we really want to play... You can go ahead and get started if you want. We really wanted to play our favorite games at some point, but we wanted to do more than just play these games. We wanted to...
Share them.
Yes, which is what we would be doing anyways, but we figured we owed more to it, well, than just to play through it. So that's why we're doing a proper Let's Play of mine, Ornkal's, and Jago's favorite video games. These aren't going to be our namesakes like we just uploaded not too long ago, but they are going to be the games that mean the most to us. Ornkal's happens to be Ratchet 3.
Can you turn the volume of the TV down a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
I bet you didn't see that one coming.
Where's the remote? There's the remote.
Check and mate.
What? That's cheating!
On the contrary, the rules clearly state that the Blargian Snagglebeast has an allergic reaction to swamp flies that last 2 turns.
Clank, may I suggest letting the Lombax win?
He's a computer. He wins at all strategy games.
Yeah, but the Lombax could probably break apart the robot.
Yeah, the Lombax could probably break apart a lot of things. Oh man.
Oh god, I'm getting Secret Agent Clank flashbacks. No!
Don't spoil it for me. I bought the game yesterday.
You haven't played through it?
No, I just got a PSP the other day, alright? I'm a bit behind the times on my mobile gaming.
Played the PS2 version.
Oh, I pity you.
Agent Clank!
Please. I don't need your pity.
Yes, you do.
No, I need your therapy.
You missed! So much for the famous secret.
He looks like a glorified evil Lego head.
It kind of does.
Shocking. Bring the car around, Jeeves.
So which James Bond do you figure he's supposed to be?
Stay tuned.
Definitely not Sean Connery, but also definitely not the new guy, because the new guy was out after this anyways.
Yeah.
Pierce Brosnan probably would be the
Yeah,
Was
probably.
terrific.
Yeah.
Makes sense, but at the same time...
But the man said to stay tuned.
Poor Ratchet gets to play the ridiculed character.
He never gets any respect.
We continue our
Is there a game where he gets any
from
respect?
Veldin. Just hours ago, the planet was attacked
the second
without
future
warning
game?
by a terrifying alien race known as the
Third then.
Terranoids. Officials believe that an evil robotic
He gets a bit of
supervillain
respect
known
for
as
cracking down.
Dr. Nefarious is
Like,
the mastermind behind the
Yeah,
Terranoid
he really
attack.
doesn't get much respect ever. That's the best example I have, and the only respect he gets is from like Captain
But
Quark.
they are no match for these physical-eyed terrorists.
Quark doesn't give him any
Indeed,
respect.
this backwater planet
Tries
may
to.
be completely
No.
In the
destroyed
quirkiest
in a
kind of
matter
way.
hours.
No. I'm pretty sure at the start of All For One, he's Quark's presidential assistant or something along those lines.
Something like that.
Found it.
And this one, you're just his field operative that doesn't get recognition.
Oh,
Sorry if I
no.
spoiled
Well,
that for you.
Not the gravimetric warp
At the start
drive.
of Deadlock, he does...
The untested
He has been
gravimetric
given
warp
his,
drive.
the command of
The
his
one you
own...
built from Blargian
That's
metal.
that's true. Also, in the beginning of the second one, he's got a little bit of respect because he's being interviewed.
yeah. You saved the world, what are you doing next? We're just sort of laying around, doing...
I just hope we're not
Save the galaxy.
Yeah.
This is a little bit more far-reaching than most games. You go to planets instead of different towns.
must say, I'm glad you decided not to review not to do the HD version.
Yeah.
As a bonus, you're all gonna get a special treat. Myself and Jago are working on writing a song.
Don't spoil details. Wait.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna be working on it at the same time, aren't we?
Greetings, client
Yeah.
91802.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome back to the
As a disclaimer, the views depicted in this song are not those of Guest Tag or its affiliates.
Well, they are mine.
We have affiliates?
We have
Yeah,
affiliates?
You!
Affiliates?
Also, I've never done a Let's Play before. How do I do this?
We're Guest Tag, and our affiliates are the guests.
Oh. They're pretty much my point of view.
I've never done a Let's Play before. What do I do?
Play the game.
All
Play the
right.
game and run.
So do I tell people what to do and how to do it, or do you just run around and do
Tell them
stuff?
what you're doing and ranting about it.
All right.
You talk about
Smash the box!
Yes.
I'm doing
You see them boxes? Them boxes are one of the most important things in the game. They're full of money, and money is pretty much the most important thing in this entire game.
basically act natural, but go ahead and talk about what you do, how you do it.
Okay. Well,
Smack people with wrenches.
These must be the Galactic Rangers.
this is pretty much your introduction to the plot right here.
It's me.
These dudes, yeah, they're
Fire your shot blaster.
the Galactic Rangers. They're useless. They're your allies throughout this entire game. That's something you don't really get in any of the other games, allies.
Well, aside from Azimuth, but
Azimuth doesn't really count.
no, not after you.
And these things are Tyrannoids. Ugly little dudes with different number of eyeballs. But yeah, just look around, explore your environment. This is a game that very much rewards exploring your environment. The more holes you jump down that have a platform at the bottom of them, the more money you'll get, the more secret objects you'll find. If you do it right, the more skill points you'll get. Also, your wrench. The wrench is a nice little tool. I prefer it over most other weapons.
Am I glad to see you, Sarge? We're pinned down by that enemy vehicle.
But sometimes, like in this situation,
Yes, that somebody is me.
you don't exactly,
Volunteer. Here, Sarge.
can't exactly use your wrench.
From back there.
Once again,
Using the nitro
useless.
launcher against that vehicle.
But, boom. Ow. Got hit. That's what these blue spheres are for. They're life. Delicious, delicious life.
I'll ask you.
Yeah, what about me?
Name 4 basic fantasy classes.
4 basic fantasy classes: Rogue, Warrior, Paladin / Cleric, and Mage.
Left analog stick.
That gets your holy, your sneaking, your heavy hitting, and your basic arcane.
Precisely target your weapon.
Archer.
Did you say thief?
Rogue.
Oh.
Rogues tend to be
I
ranged
got
as
Archer.
well.
I'm thinking Archer. You said Mage, I got Mage.
Cleric.
Warrior, yes.
Cleric.
Sterling Archer? Never mind.
Sterling Mallory Archer.
Okay.
4 RPGs could use Sterling Archer.
Every RPG could use Sterling Archer.
No. Pulling up longer.
We should at least put more RPGs with John Benjamin in them.
Camera controls in the options menu.
I mean, I think that would drive that would make me play Final Fantasy 13.
Delicious, delicious monies. Yeah, sorry if I don't talk too much. I'm not really used to speaking while I play video games.
Smash more things.
Yeah.
Smash all the things!
And if you kind of notice, I got a bit of experience. I tend to know where to shoot and how to shoot them to get the best result.
I'm disappointed in only 14.
Well, you can. You just would have to wear headphones. I do. Would you like to borrow mine? Okay.
Oh, and this is quite the scene. This would happen to be Ratchet's old house.
Your maximum nanotech level has increased.
Or at least an identical-ish landing zone for it. Yep, there's the bridge, there's the little building. Here's where you launch your first starship.
Good old wasteland.
Yeah!
Throw Clank at people.
I wish I could. He'd make a great weapon if you just gave him little like head blades or something.
He's treated with much more dignity than Daxter in this game. I mean, he has a suit.
He's treated more. He's treated.
You said Daxter, right?
Yeah.
He's treated with more what was that word again?
Dignity.
Dignity. Yeah, that. He's treated with more dignity than Ratchet is.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he's a robot. I don't know.
Midget.
Well, wouldn't you be? I personally think it's the voice. It's all in the voice.
Yeah, that. You know, he's the son of somebody really important.
Yeah, Mario.
Oh.
Not what I meant, but yes. Hey, it's the old poster. Screw you, poster. You suck.
Only
I bet-
you can join the Galactic Rangers.
I bet
To
that
stretch my-
poster is like foreshadowing for the later part of this game.
Oh,
What's the situation?
The Nords have fallen back to a base in F sector.
We must
have
avoid
orders
them.
to go in and take him out. F sector? No way. Game over, man. We're all gonna end
Game
up-
over, man.
game over!
Back in there, trooper. We've got a planet to save.
Aliens, everyone.
And all of a sudden, we're like a dude in charge somehow?
Apparently
We came from a different galaxy, now we're giving orders. I never really understood that.
Because
Trooper,
they're
I
cowardly
bet you
bastards.
fucking man in the ass and not even give him the goddamn courtesy to give him a reach around. I did that wrong.
Me, I'm afraid of heights.
Now, this part's fun. You get to have a little bit of skydiving and avoid the missiles, and most of your allies get blown right up. Check it out.
Considering all of the military stuff in this game, I'm surprised we don't have more Full Metal Jacket or Patton quotes.
Yeah, me too, actually.
We need more Pat.
Hmm?
We need more Pat.
Yeah.
A side note, the laws of gravity don't really seem to apply much in the Ratchet universe because I was not accelerating that entire fall.
You know, I think this game is awesome. It's my favorite Ratchet and Clank game. But you know what? It would have been significantly better if they'd include Dr. Nefarious screaming, "You magnificent bastard! I read your book!"
That did not sound like Dr. Nefarious at all.
Yes, but I can't do that voice properly.
Yeah.
So I just went high-pitched and scratchy. Lawrence!
Lawrence! I can't do his voice either.
Oh, Travis. Love the
Oh,
fairies.
his whatever the heck his brain spouts all the time. That is one really messed up soap opera.
Yeah, all of a sudden it devolves into,
Incest.
no, all my circuits.
That would actually be quite the thing.
Oh my god, every time that happens I just imagine this is like, yeah, it's Calculon and, did his co-star ever have a name?
The human?
Oh, Calculon! No, the woman.
The woman?
Fembot.
I don't think she actually has a name.
I just call her Oh Calculon.
She probably does have a name, I've just never heard of it. The maximum nanotech has just increased. Oh yeah. Right.
Did you know him? Cubic, I've always, metric, I've always known. But for you, Monique!
Monique, yes.
L2 or R2 while running.
That is why you quote things, to remember people's names.
Oh yeah, this game has RPG elements. Because
Jago's
you
just
level
giving
up.
me a horrible look of disappointment.
That's what poets are. Poets by people.
I said quotes, not poets.
I know, but this is...
Secret Agent Clank?
There, see? More dignity to the little robot than to Ratchet.
Well, this is an honor, and I see you brought your chauffeur along.
Yeah.
No. Hold on a second, sir.
Agent Clank, we must stop Dr. Nefarious. As you may know, only one man has ever faced him and
that Wolfman?
survived. I've just received
Might as well
a top
be. It's
secret
President
report on
Wolfman now.
Batman's whereabouts.
Galactic President Wolfman.
On tonight's episode of Nature's Mysteries, we examine the Florana tree.
Yes.
Deep in the dense growth of Florana's Jambu forest.
Legends of the Hidden Temples.
Or maybe he doesn't.
I'm probably the only person that knows what that means.
Nature's
In the room.
Mysteries.
I seen him run right through our camping site. He was buck naked.
Buck
screaming
naked.
And holding a banana. Or
Banana.
maybe it weren't a banana. It could be.
Legend tells that this mysterious
I wonder who
creature
that
is
could
actually
be.
one of the greatest superheroes who ever lived.
I don't really understand how he's a superhero. He doesn't have any superpowers. He's just really big.
Well, in All For One, he could shrink to the size of a backpack.
And find out the
Yeah, but
answers.
what? That didn't even make sense.
No. When you're playing as Clank, if you play single player and you play as Clank,
Are you sure this is
he
the guy
turns
you're looking
into
for, Mr.
your
President?
backpack.
He seems like kind of a...
Because when you
know,
play
wacko.
single player with anybody else, Clank is your backpack,
Yes.
and he just pops off every time there's a fight.
You can count
something.
on us, sir.
That I don't even understand. Like, he never does that. If he could shrink to the size of a backpack, that would change a lot of the previous games.
I like to assume that he's had this power all along.
And he just hasn't used it.
Yep.
So he's Ant-Man, but not as powerful.
Yep.
Oh God, Hank Pym.
Space Hank Pym.
By the way, he's getting a movie.
I know.
Why?
It-
I don't know.
Because Marvel
Ant-Man
Cinematic Universe.
Ant-Man actually has the potential to be pretty neat.
Except he's
Dick.
batshit crazy and a pacifist.
And a dick. Don't get the dick
I
part.
thought it was just a dick in the Ultimate Universe.
Oh,
No,
And the
he's a
Cinematic
dick in
Universe.
Just about all of them. Hey, a plasma whip.
It's my favorite weapon.
So
Awesome.
why did
Sounds like the
why
scorpion
did
foil
Wasp
from
marry
Deadlock.
him?
What?
So why did Wasp marry him?
Because she's crazy too.
Oh goody.
Less of a dick thing.
Yeah. She's got a superhero complex. She wants to help people.
Your controller can be configured
She has a thing for Thor for a while though, I'm pretty sure.
including
Who
a
doesn't?
map that
Do, do,
places
do,
the
do,
fire
do.
Tony
control
Stark?
R1. To check
No,
I'm pretty sure Tony Stark has something for Thor as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's a lot of unresolved tension there.
Every line that Tony Stark ever says in the comic book is significantly more improved if you read it,
In Robert Downey Jr.'s voice?
no, as a drunk.
Oh, that too.
Tony Stark is a drunk.
I know. That's why it's awesome to read even the old stuff in
Money, money, money.
Hey, Mandarin, I bet you're just a shitty actor.
Mandarin was totally not properly portrayed in the
I
recent
don't even
movie.
care. I thought as a movie it worked fine.
His movie worked fine, but I just don't like the way they portrayed him compared to how he actually is.
Technically, the white guy was Mandarin.
Yeah, which didn't really make sense either.
Yeah. he
Ow!
didn't even
I
have
forgot. These
those
guys.
magic rings. Those were just costume jewelry. Although I'm sure he can figure out how to make the rings do that. If he can turn himself into a fireman who can just keep taking hits.
That was very specific ability.
Yeah.
I am hurt. I am very much hurt.
I just realized something. This level reminds me a lot of the level, the first planet you visit after the prologue in Future Tools.
Yes, it does.
Is that on purpose?
Maybe.
Huh.
It also reminds me of about the third planet, or maybe second planet you go to in the second game. But the second game had a lot more snails than this.
I hated the second game.
I actually rather enjoyed the second game, but it wasn't nearly as enjoyable as this one.
I guess it worked fine as a game.
Yeah,
but it just
as far as Ratchet and Clank games goes, is kind of lackluster.
it's not the worst. It's by no means the worst.
What would you call the worst?
Full Frontal Assault.
Alright, yeah, fair enough.
No arguments.
I never played that.
It was the 10th anniversary game. I can beat it in an afternoon.
I
Also,
played Deadlock.
the Starship Phoenix 2?
Well, what?
That ship is called the Starship Phoenix 2!
Why?
Because
You're not gonna dig it.
it looks ugly as fuck. It makes me sad.
It's all a lot of fun.
Is there no self-damage on explosives?
Nope. This game is fairly forgiving as far as friendly fire goes, mostly because you don't have allies.
I don't care. You fire an explosive in your face. It's gonna hurt.
This is Ratchet Universe. We don't accelerate when we fall, and we don't hurt ourselves when we blow ourselves up.
I even prefer
Stop thinking.
I even prefer Lost Frontier over Full Frontal Assault, and that's saying something.
Yeah, Lost Frontier is pretty bad.
I mean, at least the flying controls in Full Frontal Assault are pretty good. I can think of that redeeming factor. And the cutscenes, however awful, they did give me a flashback to late 90s, early 2000s animation,
All right.
3D animation.
See that gold thing over there?
Want it.
We're gonna go after that in a minute.
Like it had a feeling. It kind of reminded me of Zix. and well, not really reboot.